come across various social media posts inducing investors to trade in securities. Are there provisions in the new SEC Act to prevent persons from being misled and ultimately falling prey to such inducements?
Yeah, so this is a phenomenon that we have seen of late with the increase in social media activity. This is something that we have seen, and particularly during the period of the pandemic where people could not move about, I think many of them resorted to technology. So this is the time when we saw a lot of posts on social media, some amount into recommendations. So when you say recommendations, they can be to either buy or to sell or to refrain from some other conduct. We had some serious concerns because by such posts investors could be duped, right? They could be taken for a ride. So we had to act fast and ensure that such activity did not take place, or if you can't stop them, to try and minimize them. So you asked the question, are there provisions in the new law to prevent such activity? Yes, in fact those aspects are covered. There are, in fact, under market manipulation, there are 3 offences that have been spelled out, section 120, 29, 30 and 31, if I'm not mistaken. Under those offences, if anybody makes a recommendation knowing that there is no proper basis, or makes out some, induces somebody to buy or sell, or make some announcement without a valid basis, then that would amount to market manipulation, because it would be construed as a device to manipulate the market, and that is a very serious offence, an offence under part 5, where one could be charged in the High Court, and which will attract a very severe sentence. And so there is provision, and not only that, but if it actually does not become an offence, if it has not escalated to that extent, but falls short of being an offence, yet the Commission can deal with such person, and you could probably impose an administrative sanction. And I would like to say that we in fact for the first time imposed an administrative sanction very recently, and that was with regard to certain posts on social media, which we construed to amount to recommendations. So that we actually wanted to send a strong signal, and in fact due to certain enforcement measures that we took, such activity has in fact subsided, but still we see on and off such activity, but we are keeping a close tab on such activity, and we certainly will not tolerate such activity, and we will ensure that that doesn't take place, because we can't afford investors to suffer.